Hi everyone and welcome back to the Nail Nails channel. I'm Steffi Fernandez and in today's video we'll be doing a nail art tutorial inspired by the Platinum Jubilee. Let's get cracking. So I've already painted a couple of layers on the nail. So I've painted it with black canvas just because I wanted a nude background, but I thought, I don't want to bore you to death. So I've done it before the video. So to start the design off, I'm going to go in with firecracker and just start mapping out a red section on the nail. So I'm just going to go ahead and paint it on the nail. So it looks like a little triangle. But you will see it will all come together. And once I'm happy with the shape, I'm just going to go ahead and fill it in. I'm going in with a 0002 brush and I'm just adding on some detail in black. Now, one thing to note, guys, I have actually wiped off the sticky residue of this nail. So once the red was cured, I just added on some, I just wiped it off with a gel residue wipe-off solution and a lint-free wipe just to make sure that there is no residue left. So I'm going in and painting a nice thick black line just at the bottom with Cerise Black. So I've got this nice thick line over here. I'm going to add some more detail on the top. So I'm going ahead and just mapping out where I want that crown to go. So I want a line in the midsection, going down. I'm now going to go in and thicken those lines up. We're going to repeat the same thing on the other side. Right, I'm now going to go in with one of our dotting tools and just get a nice big dot and do one dot just above the crown, just here. Make sure it's nice and central, and then maybe I'll add another small one on top of it, a little bit of more detail. Once I'm happy with how this looks, I'm going to pop this into the lamp. Right, so I'm going to go in with Snow White, but to be honest, I would be doing it with black, but I just want to show you the detail and what I'm painting on, so I'm just going to use a different color for this video, but in general, you'll just be doing it with one color. So I'm going to go ahead and add a nice thick line on here. I'm now going to go back into my dotting tool and add some dots on the nail. I probably will go with a smaller one. And I pop it into the lamp. Back into Snow White, and I'm going to add a little bit more detail at the bottom of the crown. So I think I'm going to add a little triangle over here just to bring it all together. So I've got a triangle here, and I reckon I might add a few more dots just in the midsection of that black bit at the bottom. So I'm just gonna do maybe, well, this, yeah, probably the thinnest side. So I'm gonna do a dot here, a dot here, and again 2 dots on the other side. So I've got these dots on again. So that's all nice and clean. I think I'm gonna pop it into the lamp for the last time before we apply some pigments. So I'm gonna go in with our Mirror Chrome, which is a gorgeous mirror silvery pigment. And remember guys, I've done it in 2 colors just for the sake of this video, but I would have actually painted it in 1 color. So I'm gonna go in with my silicone tool and just brush off the pigment on top. Just make sure it covers all the black and the white. And if you notice, because we painted it in like stages, like now there is some texture to the whole look. So it's actually kind of 3D, right? So just working the pigment in. And now I'm going to go in and dust all that excess off to reveal our gorgeous crown. And this is what it looks like once the dust is off. How gorgeous is that, Lucy?
It's absolutely beautiful.
I know, so shiny and beautiful. I love it. So I'm going to go ahead and add a top coat. We're going to use our Urban Graffiti top coat on top. And because we've done so many layers, it's not really going to affect the way the crown looks if you apply a nice thin layer on top. As you can see, the texture is still coming through, which makes it look stunning. So I'm going to go ahead, apply that top coat, a nice thin layer. Make sure you cover all of that goodness. And before we cure it, we're going to add a little bit of sparkle. So I've got my picker tool over here, and then I've got some gems on here, and I'm going to just add them on the nail just to add a little bit more bling. So I'm going to put a large one here. Tiny one just on top. Wow, that looks gorgeous already. And then maybe I'm going to add another tiny one at the top. I don't want to add too much bling because it will take away from what we've done. Just something to kind of give it that extra. Oh, look at that, Lucy. What do you think?
So blingy. I love it.
So gorgeous. I think I'm going to leave it at that 3 is the magic number for this one. 3 stones is enough. I'm going to pop it into the lamp and then I'll show you the final result. And this is the final result, guys. What do you think, Lucy? Would you rock this on bank holiday weekend?
Oh yeah, definitely. It's so pretty. I love it.
It's super royal, super... I don't know, it's quite fancy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's really, really pretty. Something that I think I could see you wearing, definitely.
Me?
Yeah, yeah.
Because I'm a queen.
Yes, definitely.
I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, guys. It's been, what, 70 years of service with the
70
queen?
years.
I
Crazy.
just hope I make it to 70. That's one thing, I'll tell you. So, yes, we've done a gorgeous crown over here. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. Thank you for watching. As usual, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. And I'll see you all on the next one. Take care, guys.